Hello everybody, I'm going to show you how to make a yarn cross or a cross made out of coloured wool on what I've got here is the back of an old photo frame. You can use a piece of wood or anything that you can put pins in. So that's my next item. I have some pins, I have a ball of wool, scissors, a pencil, and I've got an old jiffy bag or a post bag with bubble wrap inside to put down on my table to push the pins through onto so they don't mark my table or hurt my fingers. So when you're ready, take your piece of board or the back of your photo frame, whatever you're using. You might like to use a hammer and pins, but I've got regular sort of notice board type pins. They're not too complicated, so you need a good few of those. When you're ready, mark out a square, corners of a square, roughly in the top part of the centre of your board, so about here. So I've marked out 1, 2, 3, 4 corners of a square. Now what you want to mark out next is when you put your finger on this bottom corner, come out to the side and go down a little bit and mark down there. The next one, put your finger on the top corner, come out to the side and mark up on the top. The top corner again, come up to the top, out to the side and mark there. Next corner to the top and out to the side the other way and mark. And you want to go round with your corners and out to the sides a bit and down to the bottom, all the way down and out to the sides a bit and put a marker where they are. Then in each of your markers, you need to put one of your tacks or your pins, but make sure you use something underneath so you don't hurt your fingers and you don't mark your mum's table, okay? Put the pins in where your markers are. So, let's get those in there. These are not too bad at all to get in. They're quite simple. I'm just going to stop here while I put the pins in and come back to you when I've done it. Hello everybody. Now that I've done all my pins, you can see they're in a square. And I've come up to the top and out a little bit, and up to the side and out a little bit, down to the bottom and out a little bit. And they're all in now. So I've got a lot of pins in there, so be very careful. Next thing you need to do is make a slip knot in your yarn, okay, or your wool, whatever you're using. To do that, make a loop. All right. Make a loop and then let the one with the long that's attached to your wool fall down the middle and grab it with your fingers. And there's a loop, okay? You can tighten it up by pulling either side so that you've got a smaller loop, and then put it over one of your pins and pull it tight. Then you can see I've put it on this top one here. Then I'm going to go round the corners of the pins, the pins that make the pattern of the cross. So from the top one, or wherever you've put yours, you need to go round to the middle, out to the side, round the side, back to the middle, down to the bottom, down the side of the bottom, back to the middle. It's important you go back to the middle every time. Out to the side the other way, round the corner there, back to the middle, and I'm going inside the square and coming back out again, up to the top and round the top. And that will give you the basic outline of a cross. Now you can then go anywhere you like on your cross, as long as you take it back inside the middle every time. Don't go from the top to the side because you lose your pattern of the cross. Go back into the middle. go round a middle pin, and then you can take it anywhere you like. I'm going to take that one all the way down to the bottom, and then come up to the middle again, go round the pin, and I'm going to take it this way. Go round the pin, and I'm going to take it this side this time. So as long as you go back to the middle, each time you can take your wool wherever you like, make different patterns, go back to the middle and round again, and then when you think you've got enough wool making your cross pattern, you need to go back to where you first started, up the top here, where the other end of your slip knot is waiting. And up there, you just need to tie a knot in your wool. Maybe you'll need an adult to help you there, but just tie a knot between the two pieces, and then you can snip it off. Now, why are we making a cross today? You'll have seen lots of crosses in our activities, and crosses remind us of Jesus and what he did because he loves us. That's really hard to understand, but we just need to know that because Jesus did and said some of the things about how much God loves his people, how he wants to forgive his people, how much he wants us to know him and love him. The people of the day that he lived in, they didn't really like it, and they didn't like what Jesus was doing. So they killed him. And the way he died was on a cross. But that's not the end of the story, which is a wonderful thing. And we'll learn about the end of the story throughout the day, I'm sure. So do tune in to see what we've got coming next. Bye.